You understand English when you listen, but when someone asks you a question, your mind goes blank. You freeze, you translate in your head, you worry about mistakes. Today, that changes. Welcome back to Day 3 of Speakup with Emma English podcast, where we don't just learn English, we speak English. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Speakup with Emma English podcast. I'm Emma, your English teacher and friend. If you're watching this right now, I'm so proud of you. You came back for Day 3. That means you're serious about speaking English fluently, and that's amazing. Today, we're going to continue practicing real English sentences that you can use every single day. We'll talk, we'll listen, we'll repeat, and most importantly, we'll build your confidence. And I'm not alone today. My friend David is here with me. David, how are you feeling today?
Hi, Emma. Hi, everyone. To be honest, I'm a little nervous. Yesterday was day 2, and I learned a lot, but I still feel like I can't speak quickly. My brain translates everything first. You know, like someone says, "How are you?" And I think in my language first, then I try to say it in English. It's slow.
David, that is so normal. Actually, most English learners do exactly the same thing. But here's the good news. The more you practice speaking, the less you translate. Your brain starts thinking in English naturally, and that's exactly what we're doing today. We're training your brain with real conversations, real sentences, and real-life situations. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. Let's do this.
Perfect. All right, everyone. Grab your headphones, sit comfortably, and let's start speaking English together. Don't worry about mistakes. Just listen, repeat, and enjoy. Let's go. Okay, David, let's start with something simple. Imagine we just met today. I'm going to ask you some basic questions and you answer naturally. Don't think too much, just speak. Ready?
Okay, I'll try.
Good morning, David. How are you today?
Good morning, Emma. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great, thank you. So tell me, what did you do yesterday?
Yesterday, I studied English, I watched a video, and I ate dinner with my family.
Awesome. Okay, David, listen. You did great, but let me help you sound more natural. When we talk about yesterday, we use the past tense. So instead of I study, we say I studied. Instead of I watch, we say I watched. And instead of I eat, we say I ate. Let's try again. What did you do yesterday?
Oh, okay. Yesterday I studied English. I watched a video and I ate dinner with my family.
Perfect. See, that sounds so natural now. You're already improving. Now let me ask you, do you like studying English?
Yes, I like it. But sometimes it's difficult. I want to speak fluently, but I make many mistakes.
David, listen to me. Mistakes are not bad. Mistakes are proof that you are trying. Every time you make a mistake, you learn something new. Native speakers also make mistakes sometimes, so don't be afraid. The most important thing is to keep speaking. Okay?
Okay. Thank you, Emma. I feel better now.
Good. All right, everyone. Did you notice how David improved in just a few seconds? That's the power of practice. Now let's move to a longer conversation. Okay, David, now I want to have a real conversation with you. Imagine we're friends and we're talking about our weekend plans. I'll start and you respond naturally. Don't worry about being perfect, just speak from your heart. Ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
So, David, this weekend is coming soon. Do you have any plans?
This weekend? Actually, I don't have big plans. I think I will stay at home. Maybe I will watch some movies. What about you, Emma? Do you have plans?
Oh, that sounds relaxing. I like staying at home, too. For me, I'm planning to visit my friend. We're going to have lunch together at a new restaurant. I'm really excited because I heard the food there is amazing. Have you ever tried a new restaurant and loved it?
Yes. Last month I went to a new restaurant with my brother. The food was delicious. I ordered pasta and my brother ordered pizza. We talked a lot and we laughed. It was a very good day.
That's wonderful. I love those kinds of days. You know, David, when you talk about happy memories, your English sounds so natural. You didn't translate, you just spoke from your feelings. That's the secret. When you stop thinking too much, your English flows. Do you feel that?
Yes, actually, I do feel it. When I talk about things I like, it's easier. But when someone asks me a difficult question, I freeze.
That's very common, and the solution is simple. Practice easy conversations like this every day. The more you practice, the more confident you become. Even difficult questions will feel easy later. Trust the process.
Okay, I trust you, Emma. Let's keep practicing.
That's the spirit. All right, everyone. Let's practice some real-life situations. These are conversations you will use every day. Listen carefully and repeat after us. Now, we're going to practice different real-life situations. These are conversations you need every day at a restaurant, with friends, shopping, and more. David and I will act them out, and you listen and repeat. Let's start. Imagine you're at a restaurant. The waiter comes to your table. Let's practice. Good evening. Welcome to our restaurant. Are you ready to order?
Good evening. Yes, I'm ready. Can I have a chicken sandwich and a glass of orange juice, please?
Of course, would you like fries with that?
Yes, please. That sounds great.
Perfect. Your order will be ready in about 10 minutes.
Thank you so much.
See? Simple and polite. Now, David, let's switch. You be the customer and I'll be the waiter. Hello. Welcome. Are you ready to order?
Yes. Can I have a pizza, please?
Sure. Which pizza would you like? We have cheese, pepperoni, and veggie pizza.
Oh, I want cheese pizza, please.
Great choice. Anything to drink?
Yes. Water, please.
Perfect. I'll bring it soon.
Thank you.
Excellent, David. You see, ordering food in English is easy. Just be polite, speak clearly, and don't worry about being perfect. Now let's practice a friendly conversation. Imagine you meet your friend on the street.
Hey, Emma. Long time no see. How have you been?
Hey, David, I've been good, thanks. I've been really busy with work, but I'm happy. How about you? What have you been up to?
I've been learning English. Actually, I'm watching this great podcast every day. It's helping me a lot.
That's awesome. I'm so proud of you. Learning a new language is not easy, but you're doing it. Keep going.
Thank you. You always encourage me. By the way, do you want to grab coffee sometime?
I'd love that. How about this Saturday?
Saturday works for me.
Perfect. See you then.
Let's meet at 3 p.m. See you, Emma.
Great job, David. This is how friends talk in English. Natural, relaxed, and friendly. Did everyone hear how we used phrases like long time no see and how have you been? These are super useful. All right, everyone. You've done a lot of speaking today. You practiced talking about your day. You talked about your weekend plans. You practiced ordering food at a restaurant. And you practiced having a natural conversation with a friend. But remember, the goal isn't to speak perfectly. The goal is to keep speaking. David, how do you feel after today's practice?
I feel better. When I talk about things I know and things I like, I don't think so much. I feel more comfortable.
Exactly. That's what we want. The more you practice, the more natural your English becomes. And we're only on day 3. All right, everyone. That's the end of day 3 of the 10-day English Fluency Challenge here on Speakup with Emma English podcast. Today, we practiced real conversations about your day and your weekend plans. We also practiced English at a restaurant and talked with a friend. Tomorrow, we'll continue with more real-life English situations and even more speaking practice. So don't stop now. You're making progress. Before you go, repeat today's sentences out loud one more time. Speak slowly, speak clearly, and don't be afraid of mistakes. Remember, the more you practice, the more naturally your English will flow. David, are you ready for day 4?
Absolutely. I'll keep practicing. See you tomorrow, everyone.
See you tomorrow. Keep speaking, keep practicing, and keep believing in yourself. You've got this.